Hi guys, welcome to JayT Gaming. I'm JayT, and in this episode of Masters Monday, we're going to be reviewing a player called Ares. And I'll be using my usual rating system of Command Pro, Commander, Command Meh, Commander, and Command No. And please feel free to leave your ratings in the poll at the top right corner of the video. And if you do enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear from you. And let me know in the comments below who you'd like me to review next. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy.
Unit promoted.
Okay, so the first game we're going to be looking at is between Ares and Omni. Let's take a look and see how we get on. It looks like we have a deck that is quite expensive, so I'm expecting a double harvester here. We're watching from Ares' perspective. So we've opened into missile squads. I'm predicting you're using that to scout and to perhaps harass their harvester a little bit. And our opponent has war dogs. We could take war dogs as long as they don't 2v1 us. Okay, yeah, so you're going to harass harvester a little bit. Okay, you're attacking the war dogs. I think your intention was to go for the harvester. And now we see our opponent has MG squads. We need to take those out early, but you haven't responded to that, unfortunately. You should have gone into snipers and taken care of those early, because they can be quite problematic for us. But they're already set up, and it's going to be difficult for our snipers to take them out at this point. Okay, good. You're using your missiles as cannon fodder to draw fire, which was a good tactic. And it's not going to quite work, unfortunately. He's got that drone out. But you did have the right idea. And we're leaving our missile squads just to die. To be honest, once he refocused the fire, I would have just moved the missiles onto a different pad to just try and stall out the missile a little longer. But as a result, we have lost this first missile. And you're focusing a lot on the harvesters here. To be honest, killing his harvesters not going to be the most important thing in this game for you. If you wanted to get economy, it'd be more effective just to get a harvester of your own, like a second harvester, which is what you want to do when you are going for mammoth tanks in your deck. I mean, getting the harvester kill can be a big boost, but it's not something to focus on entirely, is what I'm trying to say here. And now we see he's got grenadiers, and that's going to be a problem for us. Okay, so he's going to keep on stalling out the missile, which is good idea on his part. To be honest, you could have placed the drone on the top pad when that comes active, because that's only got MG squads in there, I believe. And then keep the bottom pad active with pit bulls and things like that. Okay, good, you got the right idea. Put the hamhead onto the pad. And now we need to get a unit onto the bottom pad, otherwise we're just going to plain out lose. Because our hamhead is going to die very soon. Okay, yeah, you can't come back from this. GG. Okay, let's check out the second game. Hopefully we get on a little bit better there. Okay, so the second game we're going to look at is between Ares and Amygdala. Okay, so let's take a look and see how you get along here.
Establishing battlefield control.
Again, we'll be watching from Ares' perspective.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Okay, so you're going into your usual open with the missiles to scout.
Harvester ready.
And to do some harassment of the opponent's harvester. This looks like the standard open for you on this deck. I think you just want to get that early TIBERIUM.
Unit ready.
I mean, unfortunately in this meta, you're going to find you struggle a lot doing it this way. Simply because opponents oftentimes have tech in this meta, like tech splash decks and things like that, because of the tech lab changes. And so you want to be charging the pad as much as possible in general, but because you have a tech deck, you want to stall out the missile. So you can get more Tiberium and get to your harvester. Sorry, I'm just sort of thinking along the lines here. I was thinking along more aggro lines of deck, but actually you want to stall the missile out as much as possible. Okay, so it looks like you're going to take this first missile here, because he's just not bringing his drones onto the pad for some reason.
Launched.
I mean, more for him, I guess.
Unit lost.
What I don't understand though is why you don't go into double harvesters. It just makes the most sense because you have a very expensive deck. You have an expensive infantry,
Online.
air unit, and tech unit. So your snipers are 50, and I believe your grenadiers are 60, I think it is, or something like that. So double harvester is definitely the way to go, and you have finally opened into double harvester. But to be honest, in a deck like this, I would like to see double harvester a little bit earlier.
Unit ready.
And you got into the hammerhead, which is good because he's committing to a lot of air. If we lose this missile, it's not the end of the world because decks like do well in the late game. And nice use of the drone to heal up your harvester. And actually, it looks like he's just going to take this missile here. Well done. Good game.
Missile launched.
Okay, so let's go on to our third and final game. Okay, so the third and final game we're going to be watching is Ares versus Fovic 666 Mark of the Beast. Let's see if we can beast him.
Establishing battlefield control.
And again, we're watching from Ares' perspective.
New objective received.
So we can open into missile squads as usual and go to harass his harvester. And he's actually got the same idea with the Marauder Rush here. He's going to be regretting that choice. Obviously, he doesn't have a harvester, because if you see a Marauder, you can safely bet there's not going to be a harvester following. So we need to move our missile squads back here in front of our snipers and use the missile squad to body block the flamethrowers from our snipers. Okay, I expected him to press harder there, but for some reason he's decided not to. And we've got a harvester out. Very good. But we're going to have an economy advantage here because he's committed more Tiberium units than you have. So he probably doesn't have a harvester out yet. He might just be getting it out.
Launched. Building online.
Okay, yeah, I'd scout to see if he's got a harvester out now.
Unit
I mean, those missile squads can die because, to be honest, yeah, he's got his harvester out now. Because they're just nearly dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
unit lost.
And as you can see, we are way ahead in the economy game than he is.
Unit ready.
We can safely take control of pads here and get another harvester. Very nice. This is very good. I think this is actually the earliest point you could have gotten out the harvester in this particular game.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
And yeah, did you just get a harvester kill? Did I see that?
Building online.
No, I think you. No, I don't think you did. Okay, nice.
Ready.
Unit on that pad. He can't kill it, and you can't kill his unit, so it's a nice holding unit. Referred to as a non-soft, non-hard counter hold. And those snipers are going to take care of the flame troopers quite nicely. And now we've got our mammoth tank out, and to be honest, this just has to be GG for him. Because he's not got anything that can take care of a mammoth tank. So we should quite easily run over the enemy here. And yeah, GG, well played. Okay, so the rating that I'm going to give Ares is Command Meh. There were some mistakes in the first game that I wasn't particularly impressed with. You can go back and watch to see what they were. And you weren't bringing out your harvesters soon enough, to be honest, in my opinion, in this particular kind of deck. I would take a look at the deck and actually maybe revise it and make it a little bit cheaper. If you want to bring out your second harvester a little bit later, so like make your infantry responses cheaper, and perhaps a cheaper alternative to a hammerhead like a slingshot, so you don't have the third building. I know that reduces the cost of Tiberium on building a tech lab, but it doesn't make up the difference between a hammerhead and a slingshot in that amount of Tiberium. So I think that would be worth it for your deck. Anyway, there were some good things that you were doing as well, like delaying the missiles when you should have in certain games, and yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.